Yeah, got me on hold a long time.
2.5.
What's up, Facebook?
Okay, thank you for holding.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, I was.
Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I was trying to hopefully I needed to take care of something right away, but I'll go to the brunch. I hadn't needed to use it and I didn't realize it until I just went to use it and I'm like, wait a minute, why is this happening? Okay. Is that the same do I need to do that? I have another card that was recently suspended. It's a business account. Can you look into that one? We going live in five. Sorry, I'm a radio personality, so I'm live on the radio. And that was two. Yes, that was me. Yep. Okay. These banks not playing during this Christmas season. They blocking all cards, all transactions. I can't do nothing.
You ready? You the intro?
Give me one. Give me how many on this
I
song?
mean, we got 3.
Turn it up a little so not too much so we don't get blocked.
Adam and Tammy are out till Wednesday.
Till Wednesday.
That's what Adam just told me.
Drill not gonna be here tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, Zoe's here.
Yes, Zoe is live with us now on Facebook.
Justice, somebody's gonna speak now.
So I might as well speak now.
I haven't said that.
Justice, you better take no days off this week.
You ain't gonna be
Okay.
here, boy.
Okay. Lord, dude, banking with small banks is a wonderful thing because of the relationships, but it's the barriers are it's not as easy as a big bank to get stuff handled sometimes. Pros and cons.
I'm lucky to be banking with USAA just because I'm from a military family. USAA makes a lot of things real easy.
Well, I'm with Navy Federal. They do
Navy
too.
Federal?
I used to be with USA a long time ago.
Yeah.
I think I messed that account up when I was in a freshman in college. I think that's when I bought that $38 double cheeseburger.
That ain't that bad. So we was going to college.
No, I wasn't cracking no cars.
That
That was too scary. What's up, Harry? Bring them toys today. Vale Harrington, what's going on? Welcome, welcome, welcome. We going live. You know what? I just thought about it. I had the opportunity, I'm going to talk about it on the radio, but I'll say this offline. I had the opportunity to host an event yesterday, and after the event, I was able to hang with some young ladies. And Jarrell, you would have loved these young ladies. I just thought about it. You would have. And they're going to all be guests on the show because they all entrepreneurs doing big things. Social media influencers, 300K followers. I'm like, shout me out.
You said congratulations. I thought you were going to say congratulations on my anniversary.
I missed that one. When was your anniversary?
Yes,
So we got 50 seconds, bro. How you want to do it?
You can bring me in. I'll be at the care center. I do. I don't never see your stuff though.
30 seconds.
I got to start unfollowing people. I follow too many people. They won't let me follow nobody else. What's the word say?
Real meaning of Christmas. 10 seconds.
Okay. Get this.
5, 4, 3, 2.
The real meaning of Christmas. Jesus is the reason for the season. No matter what the skeptics say about dates and what is going on, just know that all things work together in the season of joy. Listen, we got a great show for you. It's your main man, Action Jackson, and you're rocking with the Brunch Bunch right here on Inspiration 1390. We got hot topics. It's Money Monday, and L&S Development will be with us. Don't go nowhere. We got way more to share right here on the Brunch Bunch.
Hey guys, it's the Mayor Fair.
Hello, sorry about that.
Brunch Bunch. Now your home is not just a place; it's a lifetime of
Oh Lord,
memories
okay.
and cherished.
I'm gonna go as soon as I get off there. I'll run to the
Understand what it
branch.
means to protect these memories. As a Brinks.
All right, thank you. Have a great day.
They stand guard over a
Bye.
million homes and businesses in
That's what I'm talking about.
24/7,
Perfect time,
365 days a year.
And you know
I need that done right now.
Ever vigilant, providing top-notch monitoring for burglary.
Zoe says, send and run the show.
I got you. I'm about to go grab it.
They will fulfill and even exceed all industry
You got
standards
5 minutes.
with secure
You got gas
home
today?
automation.
Yeah, Shirley and Latricia.
Customize your security solution. Round-the-clock peace of mind sounds good to me. Isn't that priceless? So let Secure Home and Automation.
Just gonna tell me where she's at. You know where she's at.
I know, but
They're safeguarding your home and preserving your peace.
So go ahead and call 866
Was she supposed to be back this week?
Yeah.
3344. That's 866-447-3344. Call today and make a wise choice to secure your tomorrow. Secure Home and Automation. You've heard the name. Now experience the promise of ultimate safety that they bring to your home. Call Stacy Chauncey at 866-447-3344. Stacy Chauncey, 866-447-3344.
We also have guests like not regular guests Wednesday through Friday. So Adam and Tammy gonna come back in the perfect
This
time.
black-owned, woman-owned vegan beauty line has all the wants your
Yeah,
skin
not
could
regular
ever
guests.
need.
send the guest list.
And luxury with organic, botanically derived skincare
I don't know how.
that is also talc-free.
I don't know if they've been on the show before.
The foundation is
I knew
weightless
that.
and feels like
Yeah.
skin.
I thought
The
you were like
lipstick and
a
eyebrows
earring.
are so pigmented and come in a variety of gorgeous colors
New to me.
that there is sure to be something for everyone. Don't take my word for it. Try it for yourself and go to VGBstore.com. That's VGBstore.com. Vanguard Beauty. We don't just cover imperfections, we reveal the beauty in you.
Hey, believers, it's your main man, Action Jackson. Are you searching for a life-changing word? Look no further than Corby Bush Ministries. Tune in every Saturday at 6 p.m. Central Time to the Word Network, where Corby Bush Ministry brings you powerful messages that will touch your heart and transform your life. Corby Bush Ministries is dedicated to
Does the
spreading
Beautiful
the
Minds
teachings of
Foundation
love,
ring a bell to
faith,
you?
and empowerment. Give them a call, 214-371-87.
DJ B-Lo, what's the word? How was everybody's weekend? I was on the phone. I couldn't really do, man.
For daily inspiration and updates. Don't forget, tune in this Saturday at 6 p.m. to the Word Network for a life-changing word.
Churchview Supported Living would like you to tour their beautiful housing community ahead of the holidays with studios and one-bedroom apartments, 24-hour care, medication reminders, laundry and housekeeping
And I
services,
think it's next week, next Tuesday that Winona will be.
You know what I realized, something, bro? It's one joke that's got under my skin my whole life, and it's never ended.
What's up?
The could have been basketball player joke.
Oh yeah.
No, bro. Let me tell you, bro. I ain't played no real basketball since I was 18, bro. But that, like, oh yeah, wish he was a basketball player thing, bro. That still get under my skin, G. We had Leon's little birthday party or whatever over the weekend.
Leon
right?
Rogers.
Yeah.
It's his birthday.
I don't really. Maybe it wasn't his birthday, but it was a party he was hosting.
Oh.
Right. And you know what I'm saying? He like, all right, we got some prizes over there in the corner. We're gonna raffle off some prizes over by my dude Jarrell over there. You know what I'm saying? Looking like a retired Bulls player. You looking like a could have been. I'm like, oh, here we go. You feel me? Here we go. Now, if I get sensitive and start making jokes back, you know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't it either, bro. I gotta sit here and take it. I'm like, man, y'all think it's sweet, bro. It's not sweet. I had to go against Anthony Davis. You can't beat Anthony Davis either.
Effective kindergarten classroom management. Strategies for success. This ain't just any book. It's your roadmap for running a tight ship while keeping the vibe fun and inclusive. Say bye-bye to those chaos-filled days and hello to
My boy Travis Hunter got the Heisman.
tried and true tips.
Why they hating on his girlfriend, man? What she did?
I think people are too invested in that. People, I think there was that one video.
You got 45.
You know, 2 minute video. She basically talked about how they met. She said initially he wasn't her type or something.
Oh no, Zoe. Sorry to hear that.
That's like every relationship.
But yeah, so now
Let's be honest. It's because she white.
Ooh.
Travis Hunter.
Yeah,
I
because
don't know if she white.
now it's at the point where like every little thing she do is a problem with like, oh, she really don't like him. She don't
So we doing in the raw now. Alright, just what's going on?
Hopefully Shirley and them will be on time.
Alright, we about to go in like now, like 10 seconds.
We have to learn
Cool.
how to take care and
Yeah.
uplift each other.
Go.
Repeatedly. This mingling moment has been brought to you by Women Exchange.
Going there.
Where's the action, Jackson?
I'll tell you what's going on.
So what's going on? If you have not heard or if you have not paid attention, this Saturday it is going down at the Care Center in West Garfield Park. It is our 11th annual Breakfast with Santa. Woo, 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 woo. Listen, it's getting gooder and gooder and gooder. I am so excited because for the first time in the 11 years that we have been producing Breakfast with Santa, we have never had a Mrs. Claus. But this year, Santa will be joined by Mrs. Claus, so the kids will get to enjoy both Mr. and Mrs. Santa Claus. And we got a surprise guest that I think some kids will be excited to see, and some will not be so happy because his whole goal in this season is to steal Christmas. That's right. The Grinch will be in the building taking pictures and terrorizing the kids and having a good time. It is going to be so amazing. I'm so excited. We have some great giveaways. Shout out to my girl, Sharice Henderson, who donated a laptop. Somebody is going to be walking out. Yeah, you could. Jarrell is like, let me clap for that. Listen, somebody's going to walk out of there with a laptop. And then we were donated, my mother, actually. Shout out to my mom, Alfreda Jackson. She bought two 32-inch TVs to give away, you know? So families are going to walk out with TVs. Of course, attorney India Rios donated a Pomadoodle puppy, which is valued at $2,000. And so the Jackson Action Coalition is going to be buying dog food, some dog clothes, a dog bed, some toys to go with it. So whatever family wins the Pomadoodle will go home with a starter pack to take care of their new babies. But listen, it is going to be so amazing. We have so many giveaways. The raffles are free for the participants when they come. And we want to make this the biggest breakfast with Santa ever. So with that being said, we are still accepting donations, toys. If you want to listen, I'm gonna just put it out there. If you would like to cash app, you can cash app Action Jackson CHGO. That's Action Jackson CHGO. Or if you want to Zelle, you can Zelle Marcel at Marcel Jackson. That's Marcel at, and I spell Marcel Marseil. So Marcel at Marcel Jackson. Yes, you all can have my email address. I don't mind, but because this is so important that I know that when God gives vision, He provides provision. And I have a vision that every child will leave out of Breakfast with Santa Saturday with 2 to 3 toys and gift bags, and they will eat good. I talked to my caterer. Shout out to my mom, Miss Frida's Catering, who's gonna be taking care. I said, listen, I know I paid for 550 meals, but we're gonna have to at least have 650. Let's try to get. Now I did call my sponsor who helped pay for the food, and I said we have 1,300 people registered, and I want to make sure all 1,300 people eat. So I'm believing God that today I'll get the email that budget will be increased. And so nobody will leave out hungry. Nobody will leave out without a gift. And I believe everybody's going to be able to win a raffle item. Everybody's going to leave with a special prize because we have drones that we'll be giving away. So we have TVs, laptops, iPads, drones. Shout out to Essie Marie's salad dressing. Black-owned salad dressing. She donated gift cards to give away. We're going to be giving away some cash to some families. And then ComEd will be giving away gift certificates for people to use to pay their light bill. And then Chatham Business Association called me and said, we got some $100 gift certificates we're going to be giving away where people can shop in Chatham at the Nike store or Garrett's Popcorn. It's going to be amazing, amazing, amazing. We need your help, believers. Listen, where your heart is, your treasure will be also. If you love Action Jackson, help me out. We almost at our goal. I'm going today to count the toys. I'm sure we are over 1,000, maybe 1,500 toys. So we're about 1,500 short because the goal is 3,000 toys. But I know by Friday we will reach that goal with your help. We have volunteer opportunities are still available. You can email whoisjac@gmail.com. That is whoisjac@gmail.com. And if you need any information, you go to whoisjack.org. Our contact info is on there. It's going to be epic. Listen, somebody asked me that I want them to pull up with an 18-wheeler truck and we give out groceries to the family. I said, well, if the weather is permitting, let's do it. So you know what? But the good thing is, my church, shout out to Corinthian Temple Church of God in Christ, is doing a lot of amazing work in the community. And on the next block, our food pantry, we have an actual free grocery store set up in our community center where every Saturday community members can come and shop. So we're encouraging people, come to Breakfast Santa and then go do your shopping. And because we love you, and I want to make sure that every child is having an amazing Christmas season, we're doing another toy giveaway the same day, different locations. So Breakfast with Santa starts at 9 a.m., but I met with our CEO over at BBF. Last week, we did a toy giveaway at BBF, and we gave away thousands of toys. And this Saturday, we're going to do it again. So they're going to start theirs at 12 o'clock. So the people, if for any reason we have people that cannot get into Breakfast with Santa because we were at capacity, we're not just sending them away. We're sending them to BBF so that they can still be able to come in. Listen, I'm excited. What you think, Jarrell and Justice?
I'm excited too.
All right, Justice ain't said nothing. Okay, look, I can't get no help up in here.
I'm excited to volunteer.
Listen, Justice is volunteering. We're gonna have a good time. Oh, and you know what? We have a Chicago young man that is making waves in the community, and that's none other than Zion Ali. I don't know if you heard of him, but if you haven't, he's been performing at every major event in the city. And he called me and he said, Action Jackson, can I perform at Breakfast with Santa? I said, as long as you volunteer, you can do it. No, I'm joking. He is volunteering the services though, but we did raise some money because this is the season about blessings, so we're gonna be a special blessing to him. But I ran into him last night at dinner. Uh, we were in the West Loop having dinner, and he came in the restaurant, and he saw me, and he gave a whole performance in the restaurant, and he got a standing ovation. And the people were like, "How can I hear him again?" I'm like, "Well, he'll be performing at Breakfast with Santa, so you don't want to miss that." And then, of course, Genesis Music and Arts. I was blessed to host their annual Christmas recital last night. And first of all, I was so godly proud to see all of these beautiful black kids on this stage at the Merritt School of Arts playing the piano, playing saxophone, dancing, singing opera. And Jasmine Rudan, who started this organization, is a young woman, I think 29 years old, but she has started this performing arts program. And when I say those kids were killing the game last night, I can't wait for MJ and Maddox to get old enough so that we can so that they can be enrolled in the music school. So it's gonna be amazing. And speaking of MJ, here's my special guest. He just walked in the studio. So listen, we're gonna go to break so I can get him situated. Because up next is Money Monday with Shirley and Latricia. Don't go nowhere. We got way more to share right here on the Brunch Spot. Hey,
So cute.
Thursday. Say hey. Say hey, Miss Shirley. Hey, Miss Latricia.
What time is the event there? I told him to be there about 7 to 8.
Yeah, well, volunteers are gonna be there at 7:00.
Yeah.
And if you bringing them kids,
I want to see, but their mama told me that they going to the Christmas.
I about to say be early.
Can I get my shirt early?
Yes, Mariah the goal is Thursday to start shirt pickups at the office.
What time does the event start?
9 to 12.
I was gonna try to volunteer, but I can't be out here at that time.
We were just talking about that. We got 1,300 RSVPs.
For real?
And 500 seats.
I just saw the thing and I said, I'm gonna volunteer this year. And I feel bad. Then you must have called Latanya. You said Latanya something.
I just saw her right. I'm volunteering. But I didn't look at the list. But
do you need any more?
Mariah told me we got 56 people signed up to volunteer.
Okay, nice.
I said, we covered. We real covered.
I have never volunteered.
Right, yeah. I'm glad you're going to enjoy it.
And then she said, are you volunteering for this? I said, yeah. She go, Marcel must know it because I got this and I guess I'm a volunteer too.
I saw it on Facebook. So this year we got, for the first time, Mrs. Claus will be there too, and the Grinch.
Nice. Hey, get what's her name to be a Grinch because she was one
Who?
at Camille Nikki Hart.
Was she?
Yes.
Oh wow.
She got a cute outfit.
Dude, I bet.
So go and get her time.
We got performances going on. It's gonna be lit. Yeah. Listen, and my Santa. Yeah, well, you got to sit in your own chair, buddy.
What he charging?
Set it up, son.
What's your Santa charging?
I'm gonna tell y'all a funny story. Santa called me. He only wanted $150.
He already had his own suit.
He had his own suit, but
nice.
You know what? I had already wrote in my budget $500 for Santa, and I had got a sponsor. My sponsor paid for him, and most people would have kept the extra. He sent me his invoice for $150. I said change it to $500. And every year he called me first, like, I'm ready for Breakfast with Santa. I'm like, I bet you.
I bet you are.
Where you going? Sit back.
Hey, it's your main man, Action Jackson. Life can throw you.
Yeah, work with daddy.
Sometimes these life events can seriously hurt your credit score. A bad credit score can stop you from buying that home, a car, or starting a business. Well, lucky for you, the professionals at Wealthy Intentions are great at credit repair. They can help you address all those inaccurate, unverified, or unfair negative items on your credit report. It just takes
you all look beautiful last night. Oh, and we got famous comedian Jeremiah Frazier hosting this year.
Nice.
So the last 10 years, I'd be hosting, but I'm like, no, I'm gonna get somebody else so I can enjoy, walk around.
All right.
I said, this shit done got
We
bigger
are
and
going live
bigger.
with 1390. We're going to be talking real estate, all things real estate. Money Mondays, you guys.
Oh. Oh shoot, that charger in my car. I mean at home. I need the new iPhone charger. No, the thing. Oh, shoot. Got another.
We had fun last night too.
Yeah, it looked nice. That looked amazing.
Yeah, it was really nice.
I had my little prom dress on.
You look good, but
Sharice wanted an award.
I heard I wanted to come just so I can. She deserved it.
Yeah, she does. She did. I was very.
What she really
proud.
had?
I like being like a labor of love. Like she just willingly just help everybody and just because she really does.
Cause she was working on collecting them toys too,
She was.
and shopping.
Why did they give toys to you this year? Did they?
Well, look, Jarrell laughed. So, in all transparency, originally they were giving us the toys. Cause they put it online, and then Charmaine was like, "Okay." I was getting toy donations in, and the goal is always. I mean, we only got enough seats for 500 kids, so that was the goal. And so an organization donated me 500 toys. So then I was gonna have extras. So Charmaine was like, "Well, you cover. Maybe we can help some small organizations." I said yes. Then I got an overflow of RSVPs. I'm like, shoot, I need y'all toys too now. Let me see this stand, Shirley. Oh, we could just switch to this, Justin. So yeah, no, I'm happy because now they're helping like 4. You on there?
It's on there.
Oh, my name ain't.
We got 30 seconds.
Oh, they got Shirley Latricia.
Oh, I see. All right, see you. So bye bye. Tell mommy bye bye. Say bye bye. Right. MJ say hey.
You got 15 seconds, Marcel. 15 seconds, man.
Let me get you. I booger. My mini me.
It's Monday with Shirley Field and Latricia May on the Brunch Bunch.
Sponsored by L&S Development, helping you build generational wealth through real estate.
Well, of course, it's time to build wealth through real estate, and Shirley and Latricia are trying to help everybody. I'm talking from 18 and up. Build generational wealth. So welcome back, Shirley and Latricia. Look, you ain't even get a number out yet.
Speaking of generational wealth, like her mom was trying to call.
Tell mama she know you're on the radio.
Mother. Absolutely.
Well, welcome back. So before we jump into building generational wealth, you guys are building social capital. Because last night you were in the room.
Ooh, yes.
With like 300 women?
300 women.
My sister's keeper.
Gina, who also does the show, she won an award.
Oh, did she?
Yes, she did. She won an award. And also Sharice Henderson. Everybody in the Austin community probably knows her, Jungle Juice owner. But, you know, she deserves it because she is just a wonderful person. You see her everywhere, helping this person, doing this for that person.
I don't know how
I know.
She's helping with Breakfast Santa. She pulled up in my house. She like, I bought a laptop so we can raffle that off for Breakfast Santa. I said, Sharice, go home and go to sleep. Get some rest. She like, I got one more stop because I'm getting ready for my sister's keeper. I'm like, please rest.
And when I pulled up,
all that cranberry on
when we pulled up, she wasn't even dressed. She was still helping getting things together. Right. And I was just like, wow. I was like, okay.
Okay, but guess what? She looked so good. You could not
when she got dressed.
That she was doing all that work.
And when she won, she, you know, she shed it.
Shout out to
Sharice. Congratulations to Sharice Henderson. And thank you for just doing all that you do for the community.
And shout out to the ladies on the committee, Charmaine, for thinking enough to put this event together and honor these women and bring all of y'all together.
Bring together so many, as they said, like-minded, successful women. It was a beautiful event.
Definitely. And it was a labor of love. You can feel the love. You can feel all the positive energy in the room. I mean, it was magical.
Right. You know what I love?
And the food was good.
Oh, my God. The food was phenomenal.
Well, I ain't going to say nothing because I ain't supposed to be eating certain days. But Melissa did bring it to go play home.
It was so good.
The steaks was good.
Listen, I saw the place.
Did you
The-
get a steak?
It was
Ooh, that steak was good.
it was steak, chicken,
Chicken.
double baked potatoes, asparagus.
Eggplant.
Yes.
The place
You
out
should've
here is
got an
off the
eggplant.
chain.
The place is
Right,
good,
that's
too.
what I needed to ask for.
Yeah.
But listen, I was so excited about yesterday's event, which I wish I could have been in the room.
It was all women.
So I wore my
All
cranberry to
Anyway.
church yesterday. So now you've been in the room, you got to encourage, inspire other women, be encouraged, be inspired. And now you bringing all that energy to inspire the
Woo!
believers.
Yes,
Yes.
believers,
We want
believers. Yes, we have I'm Shirley Fields.
And I'm Latricia May.
And Latricia's going to share with you guys a
Mhm.
success story with 3 sisters.
No,
Oh.
actually, speaking of women, it's actually about 4 women.
4 women.
Okay.
In 1983, 4 women purchased an apartment building for only
Mhm.
$75,000.
Yeah, in DC, right?
Yes.
I know the
Yes.
story.
And so now the building is selling for over $1 million. A similar building in their same neighborhood recently sold for $2 million. So we want to congratulate
Woo!
Early Hendricks, Joanne Jenkins, Betty Perry, and Janice Washington just for changing, just for building generational wealth.
And what I take from that story, you don't have to buy by yourself.
Mhm.
That's
you can
right.
build a team. You can build a team of 4 to 6
And they
people.
not family members, they just
Right.
friends
They
that
friends.
wanted to buy.
Yes.
Right, and then because the article, it showed a picture of them when they were younger in 1983 to today where they are now in 2024. But just you think about the time, like you think about today, and then 20 years later, 30 years later, 40 years later, this could be you. This could be you building generational wealth. And I've not only seen this with multi-units building, I've seen this with single family homes
As well.
over in the area by the United Center.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I've seen that to where they purchased the building because I like to look. Sometimes I do research for $20,000, $23,000, but now it's selling for $800,000, $1 million.
Well, I have a client. I sold him a building for $44,000. The building is going on the market now for $600,000.
Woo!
Right. So this
Is that a young lady?
It is a young lady.
Oh, tell her to call me. No, that's 500,000 in profit.
Right. So
Just like that.
Yeah.
this could definitely be you, but the goal is you just have to definitely start the process. Definitely start the process. And if you don't know how to start, what number do they need to call?
Area code 773-616-0906.
So for somebody listening right now, let's go back to the basics.
Okay.
Because I always like that because I think it really encourages people to understand how this process really works. Once they call that number, what happens? Go through the steps of what's going to happen.
Once the number is called, they're going to originally call my number, Shirley Fields. And I'm going to ask them a few pre-qualifications questions. Like, how long have you been on your job? How much income do you make? Do you know what your credit score is? And if it's favorable, even if it's not, I'm still going to send them over to Latricia May. I'm going to take down their phone number, and Latricia May is going to call them, and she's going to send them an application that they can do on their phone or their computer. Then what happens?
So what happens after that? Once they complete the application, well, you know what? You say what happened next. You know what I'm going to say? I'm going to say what happened with some people. Some people, once we get off the air, we return these calls. They're so excited, and they're like, "Okay, I'm ready. Then I send an application, and some of them don't even complete it. You know what? They lose hope somewhere along the lines from us explaining to them.
Do they think the application is too complicated? Did you call back to see what happened?
You know what? I think I do call back. Sometimes they don't even answer. I just think sometimes they get discouraged. They have a family member telling them that sometimes, oh, my mom said it's not a good time to buy, or my cousin said it's not a good time to buy. Listen, if this is not their profession, and a lot of the times they're talking to people that don't even own property.
You're talking to dream killers.
The dream killers.
And dream killers can be your parents, brothers, sisters, and not intentionally, but unconsciously because of their fears.
Right, their fears.
But for the ones who are not scared, you do that application, they finish it, and how long before they know?
Right. It depends on them. So what I do, I send them a link. I send them an email requesting documents. So that if they give me the documents the same day, they can be pre-approved the same day or the next day, depending on how soon they get documents to me. So I'm the person.
And what documents do they get to you?
It depends on if they're self-employed or if they're a wage earner.
Let's say they're a wage earner.
If you're a wage earner, the only documents that I would need.
And a wage earner is who?
A wage earner is someone if you're employed by someone.
You're
not the boss. You have a job.
You get a W. What they call
W2.
W2.
You get a W2.
We know you're not a wage return.
Right.
Talk about what it's called.
Right, exactly. So the only thing that I would need from a W-2 employee are your last 2 years W-2s. I do not need tax returns. Your last 2 years W-2s, your last 30 days of pay stubs. So if you get paid every 2 weeks, that would more than likely be your last 2 pay stubs. And then your last 2 months bank statements or 401k statement, just to see how much you're working with as far as your down payment.
Yep.
Is concerned.
And then once you approve, then you what? Send them back to?
I send once I approve you and let you know how much money you can go shopping for your home with, then Shirley will take you shopping for your home.
And before I take you shopping for your home, I get everything I need to know if you can go FHA, which means a government-backed loan, 3% down, or if you're 3.5% down, or if you're going conventional. All this is important. I even know how much taxes, how much you can't go over, what you're approved for, how much your taxes can be, FHA or conventional. Once all that is in place, then I send you a web page. I set you up with your own personal web page that you can actually start looking for properties on. You can even look at realtors.com because a lot of people look. There's so much going on the website, but I send you I set you up with your own personal web page, and everything I send you is actually available. You can I can actually take you to see that. Sometimes when you're looking at Zillow, Redfin, all those properties, sometimes they can be off the market, under contract already, and multiple things could be going on with those properties. Yeah. Now, once we get you a property that you like, we get the offer. We're going to put an offer in.
And Shirley gonna negotiate her tail off for you.
Yeah, she is a master negotiator.
I'm gonna have that seller give you some money towards your closing costs. I try to usually get you anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000, which means that's money that you don't have to bring to the closing. It's less that you have to bring. Once your offer is accepted, we have 24 hours. Well, we have. I'm exaggerating now. We have at least 5 days to do a home inspection.
Yeah.
And I highly recommend, if you work with me or if you work with another realtor, make sure you do your home inspection. And also make sure you do your final walkthrough. Once your offer is accepted, we've done a home inspection. The property, it clears out. Everything is beautiful. The next thing we do is bounce it back over to your lender, who I send her an executed contract. An executed contract means that the seller has signed and dated it. The date is very important. And the buyer has signed and dated. The date is important for the seller because it lets us know how many days after acceptance we have to do our home inspection as well as our attorney review.
And then Latricia does her work, get you that clear to close. Shirley and Latricia pull up with you at the closing table with some nice gifts.
Absolutely.
And you get your keys.
Right, you get your keys. And one thing I can say about us is, like, after your closing, we don't disappear. I still have a lot of clients that still reach out to me to this day. They may have questions. Let's say if they're a landlord, they know that I'm a landlord, so they may have questions along the lines of that. They may have questions about, hey, you know what? I just moved into this property. I got a leak. What do I do?
And we have handyman that we can refer to them. And we also, if they need me to help them get their apartment rented out, if they have a 2-unit, I help get the apartment rented. I walk through that process with them as well.
Yeah, so we don't just close and go. We close and we try to stay in your life to help you, along the lines of being a new first-time home buyer. If you're a landlord, whatever the questions are afterwards, we're there for you.
We are.
And if you're listening to this and you're saying, okay, this sounds like something I need to be doing, you need to stop what you're doing right now and call.
Area code 773-616-0906. Again, that number, 773-616-0906.
So we got a question on Facebook before I go into my next one. Dacia Dixon said, and I hope I pronounced that right, what if I want to purchase a vacant lot?
Well, I would say definitely you can do that, but I am a residential executive loan officer, and I only work with single family homes to 4 units.
However, I can definitely sell you a lot.
So Shirley can make it happen.
I can make it happen. We need to know if that's a city lot or if it's a privately owned lot, because it does make a difference. So find out if it's a single, if it's a privately owned lot or if it's a city owned lot, and then I can tell you what you need to do.
So when people say when's a good time to buy, any time is a good time to buy.
Every time.
But
all the
what's a
time.
better time to buy is
Right
when
now.
there are grants available and programming, right? And talk a little bit about that, Latricia, because there are some grants that you could possibly help some of the buyers get.
So we have the Purchase Plus grant, and that's up to $7,500 in down payment assistance. We have the One Plus, that's you put 1% down. We pay 2% of your down payment.
Give us an example. Like $100,000 property.
$100,000. If it's $100,000, so that means we're paying $2,000 down, and you only have to come in with $1,000. So that's
and some of these
plus.
people spending that on shoes and purses.
Shoes and purses, nothing that's going to increase in value like it did for the 4 women who purchased that building. You want to be on the winning side of things. You got to stop purchasing stuff. We got to learn to start increasing our net worth. And what is that? Because you can start with real estate. I mean, there are a lot of different ways, but you got to start. You can take baby steps. And so another thing I want to say to the people that have called us in the past, and we're so excited. And you called, some of them, completed the application, some of them didn't. But wherever you are, just get back in line. Just get back in line and go ahead and reach out to us again. We can start the process over. We can get you pre-approved, and you can be in the property by the January 2025. So whatever fear stops you, let go of that.
Don't let frustration get in your way.
Yes.
Latricia, let me ask you this question. If there are like grants that the city has specifically, are you able to work with those?
Yeah, it depends on the type of grant it is. So just some grants I don't even know about, but when people call me, I do my research about it.
So there's one now called the BAHN. I bond and looked that up. I did some research because somebody reached out to me. The city is a city grant for purchasing in certain neighborhoods, and especially if it's the qualification is the community. You can't make over 180,000. I think 140,000.
Okay.
Because I was Lord with these restrictions. I tell you, for some folks it's rough, but if it's like new development. So what's dope about this? We see these new houses coming up, and we're like, why are they pricing them like this? That can't qualify for FHA for single family. Up to 100,000 to bring the price down for the buyer to qualify. So that's
Is this the program through the land bank?
No, this is through the city of Chicago. So
we need to look that up.
So that we can help people buy. Yes, so that's why you call Shirley and Latricia, because one thing I love about them, they're not just trying to sell you and be done with you. They're gonna work with you. They're gonna research. They're gonna find every possible angle to get the deal done.
Absolutely.
So Latricia and Shirley, there has been some housing stock issues, but has that gotten a little bit better? I mean, there are properties available, but has it gotten a little bit better?
I mean, I would say the market right now is
it's Christmas time.
Right, it's Christmas time. So it's what's been picking up for me is refinances. I want to make an announcement about homeowners insurance. I have people calling me to where their policies have gone up to where their yearly annual premium is $10,000. And that is crazy. Yes. And what's so crazy, this one young lady, she called me, her insurance premium went up to $9,000. And I said, have you had any claims filed recently? Right. No, she did not. They just did it, and she didn't even know that she could call and find out that she can get it lower. So I said, call this person, call that person, call this. So she called, and guess how much her annual premium is now?
How much?
$1,400 a year.
Wow.
So because a lot of people out there with mortgages, and you see that your mortgages are increasing because they got to keep that escrow paid.
Right.
So her payment went from $2,100 to $4,000 a month to catch up with that escrow, because what else has gone up? Taxes. So what helped her? So she refinanced. She took cash out. She had a lot of people, you don't know. You have equity in your properties. Whether you purchase your property 5 years ago, even 2 years ago, you more than likely you have equity in your property. So if it's a time you need to consolidate that, you want to do a loan refinance, or your escrow went up, you probably can do a refinance to bring that down. It's other ways to bring it down.
And then refinance, bring it down, take that money out, call Shirley and Latricia and purchase another property.
And one thing for sure, when you purchase a multi-unit property, just like the value of properties have went up, the value of rent has also gone up.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you gotta listen. I hear people saying, I don't want a multi-unit because I'm always pushing get a multi-unit so you can have some income coming in.
Right.
That's the house hack, right? And then I hear people saying, well, I don't want to do, I'm scared, but get a property management company.
Exactly.
Right.
You only usually pay them 10%.
Or less.
Right,
Or
but
less, right.
even if you don't want to get a building, whatever, you don't want a property manager, buy a single family home, but just stop renting. Because you are not investing in yourself. You're gonna wake up, rents will be $5,000.
Yeah,
And
because
you
they up
still
there.
don't have to rent.
And you can't even pay for the
Right,
part of
and
the color
right.
you want.
You won't be in a position to say, oh, I'm almost done paying my mortgage off. You're just gonna have to pay rent. So you have to decide what side of this you want to be on. Do you want to be a property owner or do you want to continue to be a renter? Being a renter, the rents are going to continue and you're just going to be subject to whatever the rents are. But being a property owner, you get into a 30-year mortgage and you know, stay abreast of what the gains are, keeping your homeowner's insurance down, making sure you have those tax exemptions on your real estate taxes. And you can pull money in, pull money out if you need to. Yeah, you can put money in to your mortgage too if you want to. But you just gotta get in the real estate game.
I like what you said, that 30 year, you locked in. So no matter how the properties go up around you, your mortgage ain't going up.
Only thing that's going to affect your mortgage is your insurance and your property tax.
Right. But you are still locked in. So once value, let's say you purchase some today, it's $250,000. 10 years from now, it's $500,000. Your mortgage will be, your principal and interest will continue to be based off that $250,000. Whereas if you're a landlord and you purchase something for $250,000, then it goes with the $500,000, and then you realize rents have gone up. You're gonna raise the rents for your tenants. So you have to decide if you want to be a property owner or a tenant, to where you have no idea when your rent is going to be raised and how much it's going to be raised.
Well, and if you just need some help, all you have to do, because Latricia program does soft credit checks.
Yeah, we can
so
do
it won't
all
even
through.
affect you to just know.
Right, to just know it. Right, just find out. Just don't count yourself out. And even if you feel like you're not ready, I promise you, I have no problem in working with you and guiding you to the light to let you know what you need to get ready to get your clear clothes.
Because we've had clients that we had to work with for over a year,
Mm.
but they finally bought.
And we have clients to where we've only had to work for a month to get their scores up. The thing is, we're willing to work with you and guide you to where you need to be to get what you want to start building generational wealth.
If you don't take a shot, you can never score. All you got to do is shoot. All you got to do is shoot. Call.
Area code 773-616-0906.
What's that number one more time?
Area code 773-616-0906. However, do not call until we get off the line, which will be, off the show, which will be 1:00.
Yep.
And you can text as well.
Please.
If you want to text your number, if you're at work and you're calling from a work phone, text us your cell number so we can reach you there.
Yep. Just text wealth to 773-616-0906. Yeah, that's y'all new tag. We're going to text wealth. Now, what's the number they texting?
They texting area code 773-616-0906.
Well, listen, believers, I don't know about you, but if you have had a thought, an inclination to consider purchasing, all you got to do is call. And trust me, Shirley and Latricia will walk you through the process and help you.
And don't feel like any question is a dumb question, because it's not. This is our profession, so we have the answers to this real estate arena.
And we've been doing it together. We have over 50 years of experience.
Wow. And Latricia, you only 25.
I know, right?
And Shirley, you only 30.
No, I'm happy to say my age.
Oh, go ahead.
I'm 64, soon to be 65, April the 17th.
Oh, we having a big party that year then. All right. Well, listen, buy your property so you can be invited to the party. Because listen, once you're accustomed and you're a family, Shirley and Latricia, thank you for joining us each and every Monday to help the believers. Get that number one more time for the people that's rushing to write it.
773-616-0906.
Well, believers, you heard it here. All you got to do is call L&S Development, and trust me, they will help you secure those properties to start building generational wealth. All you got to do is reach out. Listen, we are out of time, but we're never out of content. If you are interested in supporting Breakfast with Santa, make sure you go online. That is whoisjac.org. Somebody just texted me that they had some toys delivered to my office.
Amen.
So thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yes.
We are so excited about the great things that are happening this year, but we're preparing for the even greater things
Yes.
that are about to happen next year. Listen, believers, we're out of time, but we're never out of content. Yeah, my son is in here talking about daddy if you hear
You
him.
want to get
See
into
what you want. Listen, we encourage you to keep Love 24 alive. Tell someone that you don't know that you love them. Tell someone that you do know that you love them. Love will begin to spread like a wildfire. Shirley and Latricia, I love y'all.
We love you.
Believers, we love you.
you.
Baby Eminem in the flesh, we love you. Up next, AC Green. We get it done all night long right here on Inspiration 1390.
1390. All right. See you guys later. Thank you, Roy Spade. JD, I see you out there. Who is that?
Say hey.
James Dean, I see you. I see you. Thank you, guys.
Say what's up, Facebook?
If you know anybody interested in buying or selling,
You got to talk to Facebook.
please
MJ.
send me my number,
Say hey.
773-616-0906.
What's your name?
I have sellers and I have buyers. I have a new listing
Marcel.
right now.
How old are you?
North London.
2.
If you're
You
interested
telling
in buying
Justice?
3 units, feel free to come.
All right, see y'all. We got to get out of here. It's Daddy Sunday.
All right,
See y'all tomorrow.
Hello?